from across the Twin Tiers. This is Good Morning Twin Tiers with Crystal Bermudez and meteorologist Catherine Schwalm.
We'll take a look in your pockets to find the newly released collection of quarters featuring trailblazing women. The latest feature includes Oswego native Dr. Mary Edwards Walker, who's the only woman to ever be awarded the Medal of Honor. I got the chance to speak with celebrity historian Raffi Andonian to give us some insight to her story. Take a look.
And it's important to understand that these coins are not just collectors' coins; they're circulating throughout throughout our currency and in your pocket. And I brought some of them here today, and you can see the head side of the quarter here, right? There's George Washington, and there is the tail side, which is various historic women that are being featured this year in 2024. And one of the latest ones is the one right there in the center, which is Dr. Mary Edwards Walker.
Dr. Mary Edwards Walker was a Civil War surgeon born in Oswego, New York, who helped reimagine women in medicine. In 1855, she graduated as a medical doctor from Syracuse Medical College. After pursuing her own private practice for some years, it was in 1861 when she was faced with societal hurdles.
The Union Army did not allow her to come on board as an official surgeon because of the fact that she was a woman. She couldn't enroll in the military and serve in this fashion. So she decided to join as an unpaid volunteer. And when she served as an unpaid volunteer, she took a lot of risks. She went to the front lines, sometimes even went behind enemy lines, and eventually earned her way to get a commission from the U.S. Army, and thus became the first woman ever to be appointed as a surgeon in the U.S. Army.
She was soon caught and became a prisoner of war. Eventually, she was released in a prisoner exchange, but her career didn't end there.
She went on to serve as a surgeon in multiple places, including a women's prison hospital, including an orphanage asylum. So she went on to have quite a career, lived into the 19-teens, believe it or not. So she lived many decades after the Civil War and continued to live her life. But the Civil War service is what gave her the Medal of Honor.
Dr. Mary Edwards Walker was also notably known for breaking barriers when it came to women's clothing.
You will see in some of her images, for example, she's wearing trousers or pants beneath her dress to recognize that she likes pants more than dresses. However, eventually, she actually got rid of the dress and went all in on the pants and the trousers because she thought it was more comfortable and didn't think that she has to fit into society's norms.
It was President Andrew Johnson who awarded the Medal of Honor for her service in the Civil War. She would go on to wear it proudly, but was later stripped of her lapel.
She was stripped of the Medal of Honor because she was officially a civilian, not technically a soldier or within the military at that point in time. However, decades later, under President Jimmy Carter in 1977, kind of more recently, it was restored.
Still, her legacy and story will now be circulating for years to come.
And while you may not know the entire story from the quarter, when you see key pieces on the symbolism of the quarter, then you can begin to explore further to learn more about these individuals.
And to learn more about Dr. Mary Edwards Walker, head to Seneca Falls and check out the Women's Hall of Fame to find out more about her role in the women's rights movement. Really interesting to see how history has been shaping throughout the years.